Okay, for you guys watching right now, watching after the show today, and we'll see. We'll do maybe a few more live shows in the morning. We did have issues with our last live show because of connection, but I think we have decent connection this morning. We are just doing morning chicken chores before work, so I figured I'd take you along with me, have a little chat. I gotta go let the chickens out. It's getting light. Sun's coming up. So, got way too many chickens right now, but end of the month, the second batch of meat chickens are due for harvest. And then, like, first weekend or something in October, we'll have our last batch of the season. So I'm kind of looking forward to that because there's fewer to take care of. And hi, Kiri. Good morning, good morning. We'll see how well this goes, but do a live show for a little bit since we had a flop on the last live show. But just woke up. Yeah. Well, I've actually been up for about an hour already. Fed that little one back there and myself. Oh, there's a chicken out. I wonder if I could turn this around. Hold on, let's see. Yes, I can. Somebody was not in the coop last night. 2 of them. Somebody closed the coop too early. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's earlier there. My alarm was going off at 5 this morning. That didn't happen because I was trying to let someone stay in bed later, but she was wanting to nurse. So I woke her up. She woke up with me. Okay, excuse me, I gotta set the camera down to do this for a second. I got a kind of flimsy tripod too, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, but yeah, and over top. There we go. I'm actually gonna turn on my water source here, but yeah, some days she's out of it enough that I can get up without waking her up. This morning she wasn't having it. So she wanted a nurse. I thought she was falling back asleep at close to 6. But nope. She was not wanting me to go without her. So she's up for chores this morning. Mike is still in bed. And we've got, these aren't the, well, this one has been wanting not to go in at night. This one usually does go in at night, so I'm not sure exactly why she's still out. But apparently, it was dark when Mike came out here to put them away, too. Pool reset. So I'll be able to look at the chat occasionally, but not all the time, like not now. So I'll just take you along with me for a typical morning. Got that going. Typical morning of chicken chores. And we'll just keep going. If you have questions, I'll try to catch some of them, but repeat if you notice that I haven't noticed it. Especially when I have the camera facing me, because that's actually when I can see it. But switch. There we go. Come on out, girls. And Lucky. There we go. Let's go let the Silkies out. Excited goose. We got meat chickens inside the dog yard, fertilizing our dog yard. They need to move We'll get them probably last. Next is Gus and his flock. And Gus doesn't go in the coop at night. Yeah. And these guys are right outside of Bella's window right now. Okay, come on, Silkies. So apparently we have too many boys here. Prop up the door. Come on out, guys. Want me to open the back door? Good morning, Rebel Canners. So we have a back door. That's for when they get old enough to lay eggs. I put a nest box back here. But apparently we only have one girl. That's our only girl, Silky. So we bought 6 new ones. These are all boys. 5 boys, 1 girl. We had 1 boy before, so I have bad luck with Silky genders. And these guys, these 6 are just, some of them are starting to crow. Or the 5. Of course, the girl in the middle there. She is tiny. She's absolutely tiny. But they're still not full grown. But you guys found the scratch from last night. Let's turn on the hose for Gus. Gus's pool. Okay. Mr. Gus. Oh, we're right under the trees, aren't we? Oh, so that's filling. We'll go get everybody food. This is the rooster that we've had. He's a couple years old now. And he is doing his best to chase all the little roos around. These little cockerels here. You are doing your job about calling them to the food though, aren't you? They're nervous to come up to him though. Okay, food. Mike gave them some snacks yesterday. Sorry about the rough footage. Climbing over fences with the camera in the hand. But yeah, Mike gave them some scratch last night. Here we have our Nanking cherries on the fence line. We have beach plum, one here that we thought was dead. And then another one, I don't know if you can see it really well here, but there's one growing right there that's doing a little better. And or somewhere in here, there's a maypop. It's just barely growing, but it is growing, so I'm hoping it'll come back better next year. Okay, get her into main flock. They did find some scratch. I'm gonna set out some food for them. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we have one water overflowing, other one still filling. Chickens. Hope you enjoyed the chicken TV. And got goose TV. There's Lucky. So we gotta go feed some babies. Let's turn us back around. Go back over the fence again. We have way too many different spaces that we have chickens. And we gotta do something about. I'm not gonna turn the fence on yet. Oh, the crazy thing, my neighbor has a trail cameraman back. And we have a resident coyote who he's caught on camera on our trails. Like the other day, he went and checked the camera. He had caught him at 9 o'clock in the morning, at noon, and at 1 p.m. on the trails. So I'm definitely glad that we have the electric netting because it works well for us. Haven't had issues with coyotes. Okay. I don't see a kitty cat. You see a kitty cat? Okay. Yes, Bella's saying kitty cat now. And dog. And sometimes something that sounds kind of like a chick. So these two have a mama in there who's probably laying her egg right now. So we're going to feed them. Ah! I'll get you closer. You're going to run away, guys. So mama can come out because she's already laying eggs. But just haven't had a chance to do it yet. So I want to do it at the same time as the other mama. They're both ready to come out. Got some soaked grain for you guys. Chick, 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 chick. Oh, and mama's coming out. There you go. Raining grain. Okay, mama. You still taking care of those guys? I don't know. I think she's kind of competing with them a little bit nowadays. I love the coloration of this one, this dark one. We keep calling them the partridge coloration. We have one adult like that, one hen, and 2 chicks. A dog? I don't see a dog. Where did the dog go? Okay, Bella's chatting with us. Now, we have flocks in both of these sections. We have our, 3-week-old chicks in here. I want to say the 3 weeks. We're approaching that. Yeah, they got to be around 3 weeks. So we got to get them food. Switch over. I do get a little out of breath with Bella in the backpack. Doing all these chores with extra, probably about 20 pounds. But looks like we have 4 people in the room. I think I've seen 3 of you guys, so whoever the 4th person is, welcome. I'm getting everything taken care of. I hope everyone's doing well and keeping healthy in these times. I think it does help if you're more rural, but things are ramping up COVID-wise on the west side of our state a little bit. Not horribly. Nothing like Detroit was. You see chicks? See if I can get them. Capture them. What do you see back there? Do you see chicks back there? Yeah. You say hi, chicks. You say hi, chicks. No? Okay. But give you some chick TV from the inside of the coop. So this is actually our winter coop, but we've been using it as our brooder coop for chicks. Get the camera set down. I need a bigger feeder in here. Yeah, you guys. Oh, sorry guys. Maybe touching stuff over there. Okay, they all ran out. Okay, chicks gonna come back. Got food in here. Water's outside. They've actually been going outside from like day 1 or 2, depending on the clock, like really early, and hanging out outside a lot. So they're probably limited need of that heat lamp in there. I only have one of the 2 on, but looks like their water's good. These greens are actually from right outside here. I'm going to throw a few more in, but these are the forage mix, which we have brassicas. That's a big one, turnip maybe. Bunch of amaranth. I should close this before they sneak out on me. And a variety of grains and some ladyfinger back in here and stuff. So a bunch of edible stuff. Nabi did a little Facebook video on lady's finger, which I didn't realize was edible, but apparently is. I think I knew that at one point. I just haven't tried it. And I did share that video on our YouTube group, I believe. There we go. Make a snack on that. So getting them started on some forage, even though they're not actually on forage yet. What do you see? Are you excited about the babies? You say hi, everybody. Say hi, Tina. Hi, Curie. And hi, Rebel Candlers. And whoever else is in the room. Yeah. Distracted by chicks. Okay. One more group over here, and then we got to do meat flock. So, I'm walking around the entire forage area. We have a path that leads to the other door through it. Look at that sun come up. Tina, I have the print phone on bed. Cats keep coming. Yeah. My chat keeps coming on and off on my phone, so it does that. So I catch little snippets here and there. Going into this. This is, I'll show you, the silky winter coop, which we really need to rebuild. But everybody's hiding right now. There's one. We have the rest of the chicks, same age as the ones in that mobile tractor out there, the nursery tractor. There are 8 chicks in here, 2 out there. The mama in here who is probably laying an egg because, again, she's done being a mama and needs to go back with the flock, but I want to catch her. Oh, are you broody? Or are you laying an egg? Oh, look at that. I was wondering, you were puffing up. Okay, you need to scoot over. I need whatever egg's under you. Yeah. The egg's not too warm, so she's definitely acting broody. If she's broody again, oh my goodness. But she has no fertile eggs in here. The eggs she's laying obviously aren't fertile because she doesn't have a roux, or at least a mature roux with her. Okay, so we got food, we got water, we got babies, and we got a mama who's trying to sit on now no eggs. That was from yesterday. I didn't quite catch. Didn't get that egg because I thought they were going to bed. She was sitting in that same corner, so she might be broody again, but I don't need another broody girl. We'll see. Okay, going back out. They have food and water. We're good. They don't eat it as fast, but I gotta get these chicks on pasture. But I'll show you why they're not. Hold on. It's finding time to do everything that needs to be done, especially when you have to work full time. Okay, this over here is our other, what is this, buckwheat growing through it. This is our other nursery tractor. And we had a problem with that roof. If you don't latch this roof when it's not in use and you get a windy day, hey Bella, you okay? This will blow up and let's see if we can get an angle on it. Tear away the hinges from the base. So that's not really attached back there. So we kind of need to fix that. Shouldn't be too hard to fix it, but yeah, when in storage, always latch the roof. So otherwise, that roof is a sale. So, you got one egg. I don't usually collect eggs at this time of day. It's just we didn't collect it from that coop last night. More food than I need in that. Just put that back. Okay. And we have another thing of soaked feed that I'm going to grab here. And we're going to go do the meat chicks. I need a little scoop. We probably could turn off Gus's water first since we're out here. I think I'll do that. Then the meat chicks. So, Gus's pool is probably full. Turn you back around. Going around the dog yard. Almost tripped over a spigot in our yard. We have somebody who lived here previously put a bunch of water lines out back, which is really nice. So we always reach a hose spigot almost anywhere in the yard back here. Oh wait, I have a new chat. Ooh. Mike's Depot, hello. Didn't see a garden unless missed it. Yes, we do have a garden. Turn around. That whole area is about 3,000 square feet of garden behind, makes it L-shaped back there. It's a little overrun, but I'll take you in there real quick before we go. I have to walk the dog today too, so just taking on my morning chores. We're definitely heavy on squash at the moment, probably like everybody up in Michigan. I can't keep up with the garden. It's big. Gus just scared himself. I can't keep up the garden so much. It's big, but we do what we can, and we do have a lot of things growing in there, even though it's overgrown too, and quite a bit of edible weeds as well. So those I don't mind so much. Okay, Gus, let's turn off this water. Gus is this goose here who guards my silkies. So these guys are all set. I'm going to leave their coop open all the way through because Big Roo here chases the little ones and I don't want them getting trapped. But, Diana, hello, good morning. Sorry. Going back and forth over fences is a little difficult with the baby on the back and a camera in the hand, which is actually just my cell phone today. But gotta hook up the fence, sorry. We got, let's see, did I miss any other comments? Carrie, yours was a total failure, really? I've had wild gardens. I would say last year was pretty darn bad, but we still got food from it, so maybe not as much as any other year we've done. But last year I was exhausted and pregnant with this one. Mike is running his own business. I was working full-time. I worked full-time until the day before she was delivered, so yeah. But we also had like 2 months of rain straight, and things just did not like that. Okay, I gotta get to the meat chicks, but I'll take you into the garden real quick. We won't do a full tour, but we'll do a peek. You see chicks? What are you looking at? Say hi, everybody. Okay, so I'll tell you my plans. I did July garden tour, or June garden tour. My plans were to put paths down with all this. Hasn't happened much. We also have chicken run material in there. That was from winter before the meat chicks went in. But over here, we have tomatillos. And we do have some eggplants. Along with a lot of weeds in my path. We do have some pumpkin plants growing in those weeds. I do have my, over in that corner, Trinidad pepper. and some wild bee balm back in that corner there. Oh, I made that come out of focus. We'll go over there. So Monarda fistulosa right there. I've harvested a little bit of it, but I want it to go to seed and spread in here. So that I don't mind. That's a volunteer. Volunteer wild. So you can call it a weed if you wanted. No, thank you. We have, sorry, just whipped that around. Some wood sorrel down here, which is also edible. We have some evening primrose growing here. Those are all wild. Have our watermelon, which I'm not sure if we really got in soon enough, but we do have that. Cucumbers are not so happy on the leaves, but they are forming fruit. These are a lot of peppers, which are saved from seed that we're hoping are Trinidad peppers. The leaves are more broad than Trinidad. Hi, Bella. Beans, whole section of beans, including some climbing ones. We have the Italian, what do you call this? Where is it? Right there. The giant summer squash that they love. Some more cucumber mixed in here, which these are longer ones. I've already picked one. You can see there are some little babies forming. And we got yellow squash. We got over on this side zucchini squash. And we have a video coming out on these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sunshine. Get out of the sun, sorry. 5 rows of different types of tomatoes, which are definitely going nuts. The ones I planted are still green, but they're getting big. These are Romas. Look how big that Roma is. Okay, this is turning into a garden tour. Anyway, we have peppers in with the tomatoes along here. I do have some areas where we have some basil and some herbs here. We have a couple sunflowers growing in our tomatoes as well. Actually, if you guys could tell me what this one is, this is a volunteer. Unless I had a seed for something I really didn't know. This is growing in my path, though. These, I think, are the flowers. And then down here, seed pod. Anybody have a guess? The leaves are very fuzzy. They're soft and fuzzy. I've not seen this one grow in the wild here. I'm not exactly sure what it is. So if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. Again, I believe that's, focus. Focus. Bella. See that? Kind of looks like star anise, but not. But, so I don't know what that is. Any ideas, let me know. We have potatoes growing back here. We have a nice milkweed and a whole lot of lamb's quarters that are going to seed back here. But I've pulled potatoes from this row already. I really need to pull other potatoes. And look what we have evidence of. Rabbit. I haven't been closing the gate. Rabbit's been getting in. Grab the seeds, grow them next year. Yeah, no, I might. We've had monarchs on this guy. I don't see the monarch caterpillar today. Bella, you getting fussy back there? Might have to go soon. But yeah, a bunch of dayflowers growing wild. We have a self-sown ground cherry here. I do have planted ground cherries over actually by my squash. Not exactly the best place for them, but they're growing, so. Heck of a lot of weeds over here. Our brassicas were over here. And carrots, some of them. Last year's carrots went to flower. We have cabbage back there, which is growing okay, but we have an infestation of cabbage worms, so I'm not sure what we're going to get off that. I've kind of neglected this, obviously. So I got to do something with that section. Back corner, on that trellis, we had peas, which are still, I thought they were done. They're actually sending out new shoots a little bit. I let some of the peas go to pod to save for seed. I could replant them at this point. And way back along this other fence line, see if I can zoom in, there's just finishing some Monarda didymus, I think. It's one that I got from Lily House, our permaculture teachers. So not wild, but sown 2 years ago and didn't come up last year. It's coming up this year. So lots of things. And again, that was our goal for our paths instead of that. Did not get there. When you have about 10 minutes in the morning, that's what happens. I have an hour or two on the weekends. Yeah, this is too big of a garden for me. But like I said, even regardless of that, we're going to have a lot of tomatoes. Now, some of these have blossom end rot. Need some more calcium in here potentially. There's some argument on that. But most of them don't, so I think we're good. Anyway, I got to get the meat chicks moved and fed. You could join me for that, but after that, I got to get the dog walked and get dressed for work. So that's the garden. Mini garden tour for August. Thanks for asking about that. And I'm going to give the chickens this tomato with the blossom end rot. They'll enjoy that. Okay. You want to join for the move of the meat chicks? We'll head on over there. I gotta grab their food. Now, what time is it? It's so funny because I could tell it's getting shorter daylight because I have less and less time to do everything in the morning. 7:30. Okay. I gotta leave by 8:30. So get back inside by 8. And that should be good. So head on around the corner. Here, I'll show you where I'm going. I only have so many hands, but we're going inside the dog yard. You can see we've been moving these meat chicks throughout this yard, fertilizing it. July was very dry. So where they've been hasn't bounced back quite as quickly, but it is. They actually went down this right along the fence line first, and that's looking pretty green. As we go this way, you can see this is the most recent spot. So yeah, they are scratching things up and eating grass. Who said they don't scratch? So let me see where I could put my stuff. We're going to turn the corner here. Oh, apparently I forgot to turn off Lucky's hose. I pulled it out of his pool. I'll do this first. We'll go back to that. I'm not in a lack of water state. So, okay. Let's see how we could do here. So I'm not going to be able to see chat for a little bit. Oh, because I'm going to walk away from this. Footage to post on how to make this coop, but we'll do that in a different time. You're getting into the tree, aren't you, Bella? Really don't want to run you over. chickens or happy geese? Hey guys, yeah, you're ready for food, huh? They need water. Let's see, any comments? Okay, gotta go. Bye, Mike. Probably already gone. But yes, I will tell Mike. You guys said hi. He's still asleep. I'm gonna leave you on Chicken TV for a moment while I go get these guys some water. I'll just move you a little closer. Have fun watching the chicken entertainment here. Okay, be back. Yeah? Okay, guys. That's pretty much the meat coop. Put these on separately so I can see where they are when I move them so I don't run them over. So sometimes I hold them down with bricks, but it hasn't been very windy recently. So I'm going to say that's a wrap for this morning. That's the chicken chores. We got to get putting on a walk and get ready for work. So if you like a once a week or so morning live chicken chore chat, we can always do that. Maybe a little in the garden if I have time. Of course, weather dependent because I can't bring this out in the rain, but it hasn't been raining too much recently. So if you like that idea, just put down in the comments after the show closes out and reloads. Put them down in the comments underneath that, yeah, let's do this once a week or so. And I'll answer any questions and take you around our area and do chicken chores with you. So chicken chore chat, maybe it's a new thing. So we'll chat with you later. Have a good day. Bye, Kiri. Thanks for sticking around. No clouds there. Solar baking day. Yeah, no clouds here, but not too hot. So we'll see you next time. Take care. And of course, I got to figure out how to shut it out. There we go.